What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing great. Today I'm doing my closet tour video. Now I'm very excited for this video. It was really cool kind of going through a lot of my clothes, seeing what I have. And as I mentioned, I'm moving, so there was a lot of pieces that I haven't seen in a really long time. And for reference, some of my clothes I've had since the 8th or 9th grade. I thought I was gonna grow back then, and I never did now. So the clothes that were kind of big then, like when I was in the 9th grade, fit me really good now, and that's why I also do have so many clothes. No, I do not have an addiction. I've just collected clothes over the past few years, and you'll definitely see, I think some of you guys will be surprised with like the shifts in my style, because you can definitely tell like when I was in the 8th or 9th grade and what I was wearing then, and compared to what I'm wearing now, how like contrasting they are. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So I just wanted to start off by saying like what fashion means to me. I don't necessarily like the fashion industry and the norms, but I do love fashion. I love designers. I love just inspiration that I see in clothes. And the reason is because I think that people can express themselves a lot through what they wear, and clothes just like give people a way that they can kind of tap into their creativity. I believe everyone is creative in their own way, and for some people that's clothing, fashion, outfits, styles, things like that. And so I believe I'm one of those people. I don't think that the style that I have now is the style that I want to be represented by completely. I don't think I'm like fully evolved into my final fashion stage, if you will, but I definitely am inspired by clothes. I really love my clothes, all of them. I treat them like art pieces, and for those of you that know me personally know how upset I can get or how protective I am over my clothes. Now, I'm not necessarily a materialistic person, but I don't buy clothes unless they have meaning to me, unless they have value, or I have to really like it. So for that reason, I am very particular, and I also don't try to buy like generic pieces. I do try and support like designers, or like just I like the rare pieces, if you will. But I could talk about clothes all day. I really love them. If there's any questions you guys have about me or want to learn more about me, feel free to ask them. To start it off, I'll go straight into the shoes. I got the Rick Owens. I love my Ricks. I think that they're freaking sick. I love how they look, and I love everything about them. They're definitely a very unique shoe compared to the other shoes that I have, and I love them. A lot of people don't actually know what these are where I live, so there's people just think that I wear Converse, but no, these are my Ricks, and I love them. Moving on, of course, the white Air Force One, absolute classic. I've had this pair in particular for 3 years. As you can see, they're kind of starting to get beat, but for like the first year and a half, they were icy white. Some other sneakers that I really like right now are New Balance. I love their protection packs. So I had the protection pack 2002 Rs when they first came out. I didn't get them for retail, but I did buy them for resale. I wore them every single day. I don't have them with me right now. They are fried. This is my new pair of the 1906s. I love these. They're actually more comfortable than the 2002 Rs. I don't know if it's because my 2002s are fried, and like literally the insole, I can pop up a picture, it is falling, like it's completely deteriorated. They look so bad, but I still really love them. I still wear them. I'm kind of keeping these in the vault. I've worn them a couple times, so I don't want to beat them up just too bad yet. And then of course the 574s. They look good, they're classic, and they're just a darker shoe since a lot of my shoes are lighter colors. I almost forgot to mention my slippers and my sandals. So these are just Draco slides. They remind me of the Suicokes, and that's why I bought them. I think that they're super cool, but they're just a cheaper version really. The Suicokes are so expensive, and these look very similar, and I got them on sale for like 60 bucks. I think they look awesome. Sorry, the lighting's not very good, but I think they look sick. I'm a big fan of them. I just love slides in general. And then these slippers, these are my Tempur-Pedic house slippers. The most comfortable shoe I have ever worn in my life. Then moving on to my box pairs. So my box pairs are pairs that I don't really wear super often. It's maybe like once every other week or once a week occasion. I have two Jordan 1 lows. I have the Concords. I'll pop up a picture. And then I also have the Eastside Golfs. The Eastside Golfs are actually really cool. I love the box, I love the packaging. They're super dope, and I actually think that they're pretty slept on. But I got both those pairs early and as a gift, and I usually wear them on nicer occasions. I don't really wear them out too often. Then moving on to probably the two most hype shoes I have right now besides my Ricks are my Off-White Lot 49 Dunks. I think that these are the best Lot Dunks besides Lot 1 and Lot 50. They are so clean. Besides the yellow tab there, they're the cleanest colorway, I think, out of all the lot dunks. And that's reflected in the price. Those are a more expensive lot. I got those for super cheap, and like I said, I don't really keep a lot of my hype pairs. I've worn them for a little bit, honestly not that much at all, and I think I'm gonna sell them already. And then we got my Onyx slides. So I just got these on Yeezy Day. I used to have the bone slides when they first came out, and no one liked the Yeezy slides. I wore them almost every single day for like a year or 2 years. They're destroyed, they're disintegrated. I got these because I figured I really love the Yeezy slide, but I also think that they're starting to get played out. So I got these. I don't know if I'm gonna break them out yet, but if I do, you guys will definitely know about it. And as far as shoes goes, that's all I have right now. That's all I have right now in my rotation. As you guys can see, not really a lot of hype pairs. Like I said, I don't really keep my shoes. I'm very particular. I've worn so many sneakers, a lot of the Off-Whites, Travis Scott's, just very like grail pieces, if you will, and I've come to the conclusion that they're super cool to have, but I treat them more like art pieces than actually wearing them. And for the price, it just doesn't make sense for me to invest so much money in a shoe that's just gonna sit in my closet. But I definitely think like one shoe that I would buy, then would wear every day as a beater, is the Off-White Presto. They're one of the most comfortable shoes I've worn, and I absolutely love how they look. So I'm considering getting those, or a really beat pair of like Off-White Air Force Ones to get next, because I have owned both silhouettes, but out of all the shoes I've owned, I have liked those the most so far. And then moving on to shirts, which is probably the second biggest category you guys want to see. We'll start it off with my Supreme shirts. So I'll pop all of them up on the screen. As you can see, I do have a box logo, and I just recently, recording this video, I just recently got the new Motion logo that they restocked. I plan on keeping that. I've owned a lot of Supreme shirts in my time. Supreme is one of the, not the first brand that I really got into like streetwear with, but it's definitely one of the first. I like a lot of the Supreme graphic tees. I mean, I know Supreme isn't as hype. I don't really care. I'm not really big into the box logos. The box logos are cool, but I do like a lot of their graphics tees. My other two Supreme tees are the graphic tees that I really like. Sorry, minor interruption, but yeah, I like a lot of the more graphic tees, as you guys can see. I like just shirts that like pop, stand out. They're people like, they're head turners. People are like, what is he wearing? I really like those kind of shirts. And then moving on, of course, I have my Destroy Lonely shirts, Ken Carson shirts. I know some of you guys noticed my T-Next tee. I got the No Stylist Tour Aleeks tee, the Destroy Lonely collab. I think the shirt is sick. It fits amazing. I mean, it's pretty basic, just like, it's a pretty basic design. I love the back, and I actually do love the simplicity of it, but it's a super sick shirt. It fits really good. And then another shirt that I really like is this Cardi tee. I know for a fact that this is not a real Cardi shirt. It doesn't feel real. I got it for relatively cheap. I've never actually seen a real one. I also haven't looked too deep into it, so maybe it is a real one. I got it, I got really lucky. But I really love the front design there, the little teeth with the fangs. It reminded me of the T-Next tee with the mouth, so that's why I kind of bought it. And then keeping it going with the hype, I have a Bathing Ape tee. I only have one. I don't really wear it. It's actually for sale. I thrifted this, and that's the only reason why I have it. It is the Bape RSVP tee. I have never seen it in this colorway ever. I can't even find it online. I've gotten it authenticated by 3 different people, and they said it's all real. So I'm not really sure. If anyone knows what this shirt is, like anything about it, please let me know. I'm trying to find out more about it. And then I have the Travis Scott neighborhood tee that they did for Travis Scott's birthday last year. I love this shirt. Unfortunately, the collar got really screwed up the second time I wore it. It is what it is. I'm kind of sad about it, but it's a super sick shirt. I'll probably hold on to it just for the fact that it took 9 weeks for me to get it, and then it got destroyed after my second wear. It's unfortunate. I've kind of fixed the collar so it's somewhat wearable. And then keeping it going, essentials. So like I said, Supreme was not the first brand that got me into like the whole streetwear. Kind of got me into my hypebeast phase, because It's a canon event for every reseller to become a hypebeast at some point, but Essentials is definitely what started it. So if you guys know what this is one of the first Essentials t-shirts to ever come out. This is the 2019 photo tee, and it's the first hype shirt that I ever bought. These Essentials sat at PacSun. I used to be an Essentials warrior. I always bought Essentials because I thought it was sick, I thought it was cool, and no one else was wearing it at the time. Unfortunately for me, it's so played out now. Everyone wears it. I love these shirts, but outside of really this shirt, I'm not really too big of a fan of any Essentials tees. My other Essentials shirt I've barely worn. I don't even know why I kept it. I probably should have sold it when I got it. But I also really like underground brands. So there's this guy, if you guys know him on TikTok, I think he goes by G-Whip, and he's really big into fashion. I like his style. It's definitely very interesting. His style is definitely very interesting, but he promotes like a lot of underground brands, a lot of brands that people don't really know of. And so I do have quite a few underground tees. I have a lot more, but these are just the brands that I like the most right now: Worldwide Youth and Ransom. I've tried a lot of underground brands. I don't even know if any of them can be considered underground. Like, I really love House of Airs and Warren Lotus as well. Their pieces are super expensive, but I've also had bad experiences with underground brands, and for that reason I really only stick to a few brands. I don't really branch out too much as far as that goes. And then last but not least, this is my thrifted Metallica tee. I thought it was super sick when I got it, and the next day I went to a different thrift and I found the exact same shirt. So I don't really think it's considered a rare piece. I paid $5. And so I would say if you guys like the shirt, I really like it. I like how it fits. I wore it in, not my last video I think, but the one before that. I would say go check your thrift. You might even be able to find it for yourself. But as far as my shirts go, those are really all the shirts that I wear or keep in rotation. But like I said, I really like the graphic tees and the streetwear tees. I'm pretty big into just any shirt that pops. It has a weird design, something that stands out, not necessarily branding. Some shirts that I really like I said, Warren Lotus. I think all his designs are sick. House of Airs, they have some super sick shirts, and just clothes in general. All these brands have super cool clothes. Of course, Number 9 and Capital, as well as Undercover. I think the graphic tees, when they do release them, look super sick. But I would consider myself to have more that archive or Japanese streetwear clothing style. As you'll see as we continue to go through the video, I think my shirts just kind of help me express myself even more, and that's why I just really love them. Keeping it going, we will go into the shorts. So as far as shorts go, as you can see, I have Eric shorts, the Juice WRLD shorts, Essentials, but I don't actually really like any of those that much. Some of the shorts I actually do like though are mesh shorts. So as you saw, I have Eric shorts. They're mesh shorts as well. They're not good. They're way overpriced. You're paying for the brand. And these shorts right here, they are minimal LA shorts. They're thicker than Eric shorts, and I think they have the same fit. I also really love the long drawstring. People kind of make fun of me for that. I think it just kind of adds to the fit. And then same with these, just mesh shorts. They're black, just like the other ones. I thrifted these for $2. And then of course, the Nike nylon shorts. These are a base, just a basic short to have. Super classic. They look good with everything. And just like my mesh shorts, I have their thrifted alternative. These are tan. I got these for $5, I think, and they're really nice as well. And I don't really wear a lot of color. A lot of my fits are extremely neutral if I'm not wearing black. But one short that I will wear that is colored are these light blue Vans shorts. And I didn't think I was gonna like them as well, but they fit well. I apologize for interruptions, guys. My phone keeps running out of storage. But back into it, like I was saying, I usually wear just a lot of darker colors. As far as shorts goes, like I said, I love all my clothes equally, but those are just my favorite shorts that I have right now. And then moving on to pants. As far as pants go, I just like the darker colors. Like I said, starting off, I have these jorts. I know, why did I put these in pants? These used to be one of my favorite jeans, the light wash denim. I do not like the navy denim. I think it looks horrible. It's not it. I love the light wash denim. These pants were actually one of my favorite jeans that I had, and then I turned them into jorts. I know, absolutely sad. My friend signed them because they're one of one piece. You know, I had to do it for the collection to get that one of one designer piece. But I mean, if we look at a lot of my denim, I mean, I like all my pants equally. There's not really any that stand out. I mean, like, they're all relatively the same. I just wear like the darker jeans really. Like, I like these kind of like washed black jeans, just any jeans like this I like. I also really like these black pants. So they're almost like black khakis or slacks. I don't really know what kind of pants these are. They're really nice too. They go with a lot of my outfits. They sit really good with the Ricks, and so that's why I really like these, of course, as well. And then talking about the Ricks, I do have a lot of sweatpants. I definitely think flared just pants in general look really good as long as you get them right. There's a lot of flared pants that look horrible. They either sit too big, there's too much going on. These fit amazing. I don't know what brand these are. They're off-brand of something. But yeah, like I said, I mean, none of my pants really are too, like, they stick out too much to me. I like them all equally. I have these sweatpants. I like the color. They're a darker color, but they're also not black. They kind of switch up my fits a little bit. They do have the long drawstring as well, which I love. They're another minimal pant. And then my favorite pair of gray sweatpants. I've had these sweatpants for forever. They're just PacSun, like the PacSun Essentials gray sweatpants. They fit really good. They're super good quality, and I really love them. And then finally, I wanted to throw in the dress pants. I actually do enjoy wearing dress pants casually. I don't do it very often because I don't think I have the wardrobe for it. One of my favorite styles right now is kind of like the dress down, like business look, if you will. I think that a lot of the people that can pull that off have really phenomenal fits. And of course, one of the pieces that kind of pops out to me the most is a Margiela button-down kissing tee. I think everyone knows what shirt that is. That one really stands out to me, but I really like that whole style of like casual workwear almost, if you will. And then moving on to my hoodies and jackets. So a lot of mine were already packed up before I made this video. So I only have a few, and my most favorite, truly, I have my Yeezy Gap hoodie that I got from one of my friends used. It's amazing. I love the fit. I just love the whole style of it. It looks really good. The croppedness of it is great. It's double lined and it's super thick. And then we have my little fleece hood, like my fleece jacket. I really like this. It's Columbia. Nothing too crazy about it. I just love how it looks, and I love the whole fit and the comfort of it. And then one of my favorite sweaters right now is this. It is a rag and bone. It's just a rag and bone sweater. It's actually pretty thin. It's more or less just for layering. It's not like my other hoodies that are meant to be thick and keep me warm. I wear it for the layering, and I think it looks good with a lot of my fits. And talking about like the simplicity, like just plain pieces, I did forget to mention two of my favorite shirts. So I have this black long sleeve shirt. I'm not gonna unfold them, but I don't know what brand this is. It's super good quality though, and it is sick. It fits really well. It's a pretty thick long sleeve. It's not too long. The sleeves fit great. Everything about it is immaculate. And then same with just this Ralph Lauren striped shirt. I really like this shirt because you can kind of dress it up or you can dress it down. It's kind of in between, and I feel like I hate dressing nice. I have to dress nice, unfortunately, a lot, and I feel like this shirt's a great alternative. It kind of allows me to still be me, but also look good, of course. I look good in almost anything. I definitely think if I was taller, I would be on the runway, and you guys would see me on the runway in Europe, but unfortunately, it didn't pan out. But yeah, I look good in everything, but keeping it going, we just have my Calvin Klein puffer jacket. I've had this jacket for 4 years. It still fits me, I know, absolutely crazy. I love it. It's actually super lightweight, but it keeps you really warm. And it was honestly not that expensive as well. And that about sums up my clothes. I still have my accessories, but moving on, we got the skate decks. I don't actually skate. I have the Supreme deck. I got the Supreme deck. It's the two-tone one, and then just this Now board by Carol Hampton. I do not skate. I know I'm a poser. Guys, it's just a typical stereotype of every reseller that they look like a skater and they don't actually skate. Yes, I match that stereotype. I wish I knew how to skate, and maybe one day one of you guys could teach me. And then moving on to my favorite accessory of all time, it is glasses. Now I have so many glasses, it would take a really long time for me to cover them, but I'll just show you some of my most favorite styles. As you can see, I have some of them laid out here. I really love the huge bug eye glasses. I guess they're people would say they're basically women's glasses. I mean, there's no beating around the bush on these. And then I recently got these. They're just they're supposed to be Balenciaga style glasses. They're pretty cool. They were super cheap. They look nice and they actually fit pretty good. I was surprised on the quality. I think they were $7 a piece. They're really nice and I love the style of them. Same with these. They're just the typical Versace frame, but these are worldwide youth. So they're kind of bootleg Versace's, as you can see. And then I have these Aquila sunglasses. I love the frames of these as well. If you couldn't tell, I just like the sunglasses that have the very unique and they just stand out. They have they have the frames that are very unique and odd. I love the size of these. The only issues I have with the Aquila sunglasses is that they're super thick and they're super heavy. They hurt your face after a while, so you can't really wear them for more than 20 minutes at a time. As far as sunglasses go, I do have a lot of pairs. And then keeping it going, I do have a couple hats. I'm not a very big hat person. I don't think hats look good on me, especially with the hairstyle that I rock. I just have this black thrifted hat, which is cool. I do love trucker hats though, and then I have this just America hat, you know, when I'm feeling active, feeling patriotic. But I do really love trucker hats. Unfortunately, there's not really any hats that stand out to me too much to where I would want to buy them, and they also don't really look good on me, so I kind of stay away from hats. And then my belts. I mean, you can't be wearing pants without belts, and I have a lot of dress belts, but the two belts that I do wear very often are, I have my Louis Vuitton belt. It doesn't really show up very good in the video. I wear this belt so much. It's pretty beat. You can kind of see that it's starting to scuff and scrape along the belt buckle. And then I also just have a studded belt. I think it looks sick. Now, I think it looks super dope. This one's a little bit too big for me, so it is kind of warped, as you can see. But I definitely want to get another one that's a little bit smaller. And then moving on to my final accessories is my jewelry. So I don't really wear a lot of jewelry. I'll show you guys. Really the only jewelry that I wear is the jewelry that I keep on at all times. So I have some shop gold chains. They're actually been pretty good quality, no issues with them. And then my bracelets. These are actual high quality. This one's fully gold, and I think this one's plated. This is really the only jewelry that I wear. Oh, and I recently got my ears pierced, which I think is sick. But I really don't wear a lot of jewelry outside of that. Whatever jewelry I like, I usually keep on for almost indefinitely. I usually keep on for most of the time. I never really take it off. But if we look into my little jewelry box, I do have a few watches, a couple chains, and as you can see, a lot of pearls. So as far as my watches go, I do like a lot of timepieces, but I'm also very much into modded watches. I don't actually have any. I love the Seiko mods though, so I was thinking about getting one of those Seiko mods because they do Patek Philippe, Seiko mods, literally anything you can think of, they can make a mod of, and I really like it, so I was considering trying that. I do have a Tissot watch. It's a great quality watch. It's Swiss made, and I just think it looks really good, and it reminds me of the Royal Oak. And I have my vintage Gucci watch. So this was actually given to me as a gift. It is pretty old now. I want to say 20 something years old. I don't wear it very often, only for occasions because I don't want to mess it up. And then I have my Peanuts watch, or Charlie Brown watch. This watch is very sentimental to me, and it also sticks out super well. People always look at me funny when I wear this. They don't really get it. It's very sentimental to me and I love it. And then as far as my chains go, I have this Vivian, which I don't really ever wear. Or I used to wear it a lot, not so much anymore. I do have a lot of silver chains. That's what's in these little blue boxes. I don't really wear them anymore. I'm more into gold. I think gold matches my skin tone better. As you can see, I think it just looks better on me, so I wear gold. But I also do have a lot of bracelets. I love the pearl bracelets, or just really any bracelet in general. The thing is, I break these things all the time, so I'm kind of very careful when I wear them because I don't want to mess them up. But as far as jewelry goes, I have some more pearls and just things like that. I'm pretty minimalistic on the jewelry. Whatever I wear, I usually keep on. I never really take these off. I do really love jewelry, but I also think that it's quality over quantity. I'd rather buy high quality goods when it comes to really anything than something cheap. I love getting solid gold pieces. It is very expensive, so that's kind of why I don't have so much right now. But it's, I mean, it's a good goal to set, you know, work hard, and then hopefully I can buy as much gold jewelry or any jewelry in general that I want. But yeah, as far as accessories goes, that's really all my jewelry. That about sums up the video. I really appreciate you guys watching this. This is gonna definitely be a longer video, I can tell, because my phone, the storage filled up multiple times. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If there's any questions or any pieces you want to see individually, please just let me know. I mean, like I said, I really love clothes. I could talk about it all day. So if there's anything that you guys are interested in or want to learn more about, please just let me know in the comments. But once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.